Yo, what's up, guys? It's another content day, and so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I don't usually do this, so let me know if you enjoy it. But the fifth inning program has dropped. It is ready to go. It just went live about 20 minutes ago. And so I figured, since a lot of people are always like, Dimmu, who are you taking for your inning pick? Who are you picking for the henchman? All that stuff. I figured we could break down the content together, you know, like, because we're family. Me and you are family now. Thank you. So if you enjoy these types of videos where I kind of go through new content and I give you my insight on it, for some reason you care about my opinion, I don't know, leave a like, okay? It helps me know that you enjoy it and it helps the video perform better. Also, comment down below whether you agree or disagree. Let me know who you're going to take from the fifth inning program pack, because I can see how it's a lot of people are probably going different ways. I think there are three pretty solid options. I don't know. Comment down below. I appreciate you. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Come hang out on Twitch. We stream live, where I'll be grinding this tonight. And of course, Twitter and all that good stuff. We're talking baseball over there, so you do it with your face. Links in the description. Okay, all right, new stuff. There was a roster update, of course, lots of all stuff. I'm not really gonna go through this a ton because I don't really do investment advice. I've kind of dabbled in it. I've also kind of not done it very well, so smile. But I did like to see that Cedric Mullins got a +5. He's now a diamond. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then Teoscar Hernandez as well, finally. So anyway, you can go through that if you want to see who went diamond, gold, all that good stuff. But the fifth inning program is a doozy. Now, one thing where I'm just going to go straight to the very end for a minute. They did include, they kept this in, which is super cool. Again, it's going to help a ton of you guys that are doing collections and like have not completed it yet. So if you're still trying to get chipper and all that, big stuff there. You definitely want to be able to do this, complete this, do all your player programs, do your conquest, do your missions, all that good stuff. You can totally do it. I believe in you. But the 90+ pack is still there. Kitchen sinks are still there, so that's exciting. Another diamond ball player pack, all that good stuff. So let's go to the front real quick. You're obviously going to get your little stubs in your packs here and there, but when you come to the first henchman pack here, you have got three options. You have the first card this year of Hal Newhouser. He was actually one of the signature series 99 cards that was part of the XP reward path last year, and he was solid. But this card, it doesn't quite strike home for me as a, oh, I have to have it. I know a lot of people, I was seeing it in the streams when they showed this, they were saying, oh, this is an L. Keep in mind, there are going to be, there's a new collection coming, okay? So when you're taking a card here, you have two veteran card options, and you also have a second half. Those are in the subsets for the large collections. This right here is a free card for you to get in one of those. So keep that in mind when you're picking these. I don't expect you to be using Jimmy Rollins's 91, Hal Newhouser's 91, or even Greg Holland. I mean, maybe you're down bad on bullpen options. He's a fastball slider splitter. But basically in this pack right here, 100%, you're just taking whatever you think you need to help pad one of the subsets of the big like Rivera collection, and then whatever comes out on Tuesday. Oh yeah, the new collection comes out Tuesday, so be ready. As you keep going, you're gonna get more packs of stuff, and you get this classics pack. They brought finest cards back very early. Okay, this is a flashback from the fan vote in 2019. Dan Vogelbach was, I thought they did finest cards really well then, because they did the fan vote where they gave you like 3 options for the Mariners, and they said, hey, pick. And people went with big Danny Vogelcock. And he's beefy. He's fun. This will be a fun card to use in BR. Look at that power, 116.91. Very interested to see how finest cards play into this collection for the stuff coming up on the 3rd. But again, with this one, if you want to, you could take a future star Moncada. You could take a postseason Hicks. Again, pay attention to what you need for your bigger collections when taking these cards. Don't sell them. Sure, you can get your little 5,000, 6,000 stubs. Don't sell them. Trust me, you're going to keep them. And of course, there's gonna be more headliner packs in here, so you already know your boy's gonna be pulling straight silvers. Big pog, big smile. And then when you come to this pack over here, the fifth inning boss pack, this is the one you get a 350,000 experience, and it's the big boy choice pack. You got 3 options here, and I understand why some people aren't too excited. Before you really dissect these cards, also you have to remember that not every form of content is for you. Okay, some people don't like using future stars. Some people don't like using 99s of players that are playing today. Some people don't like using legends. So whatever it is you like, MLB The Show does a fantastic job at creating a ton of options for you to use from really different eras. Okay, now, the future, the past, whatever, for you to be able to make a competitive team. Your first one's Vlad. Vlad looks insane. He has 122 and 125 contacts. So for people like me who struggle on Hall of Fame with PCI size, that's going to be huge because that's literally affecting it. He's got good enough power at 107, 112. He's going to hit Nuki Dookies. You're going to see his 70 defense and immediately go, He's in the corner. You could honestly throw him in left field if you really want. He does have the great arm. I don't think he's going to hurt you that bad. He also has 81 speed, so he's not slow by any means. Overall, a pretty good card. I understand if you want to use Castellanos or Judge or Acuna or anything like that. But again, for people that want to play with a Hall of Famer, now you can, and he's super duper beefy. And then you got Nolan Ryan here. Now, here's the thing. They gave him the no-hitter card, and he has 125 hit per 9. So your opponent's PCI will be, I don't know, about the size of a freaking grain of sand. It's going to be tiny as hell. And he also has outlier on his fastball. You're going to notice it right here. Outlier on his primary pitch, which means that four-seam fastball is not going to be 99 miles an hour. It's going to be 102. So it's going to be blown by you. So have fun with that. But the other thing that I like about this card is they've given him a sinker as well. It does not have outlier, but it still tops out at 95, which means 95 to 102. That's a pretty big difference. Not to mention the sinker has that initial, looks like it might be a breaking pitch, and then all of a sudden, whoo, it's in on you. So I think Nolan Ryan is going to be literally disgusting. Usually, whenever people see Nolan Ryan cards in the MLB The Show, they go, he doesn't have control. That's usually the main thing. This year with pinpoint pitching and with this no-hitter card they just gave him, he has 84 control. He has 84 control. That 100% will play, especially with pinpoint. I think this card's going to dot. He has a circle change at 79 miles an hour. I think it's going to play really well with the sinker. And then you can always drop a good old 12-6 curve. So the velocity is pretty solid there. He's got good break on his pitches too, 99, velo's 99. Again, control 84 is huge for Nolan Ryan cards. And then if you look at his control on his pitches, the only thing that's going to be kind of hard to control is the circle change. But honestly, if you're mixing your pitches pretty well, even if it doesn't go quite where you want it, you're probably going to have your opponent fooled on timing. So you should be good to be able to use it, even though it only has 66 control. And then the break on these bad boys, the worst break pitch he has is his sinker with 81. That's pretty dang good. Again, I think it's going to play really well by mixing with the circle change and the fastball, dropping the occasional hook. So super interesting card there. And then for those people that are psychos and want to know if your pitchers have hitting for some reason, you weirdos, he does. He has 13 contact versus righties and 18 versus lefties. He's got 9 pop versus righties and 14 pop versus lefties. So I don't know, if you hit a rare home run with him, that's you're just shitting on your opponent at that point. Whatever, screw it, heck him. So super duper good. And then the last card here, a lot of people said L immediately, and I kind of was bummed to see 99 overall Joe Morgan. Now keep in mind, this is a signature series card, this is a milestone card, and then this one is a prime card. So again, you could be thinking about the big collection here if none of these really excite you, on which one you want to get for free to help you with the big collection stuff. Especially, again, new collection comes out on the 3rd at 3 p.m. Eastern. So that's Tuesday. So keep that in mind. But Joe Morgan here is a really, really good card. And I think a lot of people are underselling. He has fantastic contact. His PCI is going to be nice and big for you. 118, 102. It's going to play really well for you. And he mashes righties with 102 power. I know people immediately go, but Dimmu, he only has 74 pop versus lefties. And I hear you. I'm hearing what you're saying. But Joe Morgan, every single year, has a good enough swing. Something to do with his swing. It's nice, it's quick, it's great. Through the zone, he barrels baseballs. Even if he's not hitting you nookie dookies against lefties, I feel like every time I use Joe Morgan, he's a doubles machine. He has 93 speed to pair with that. So I'm telling you, trust this card a little bit here. Use him. I kind of want to use him. And I've been loving Albies. The same people that are shitting on this card have told me that Albies can't hit against righties, and I've been mashing home runs off of righties on Hall of Fame. So this card's very, very playable. Terrific defense is second, which is always nice. Nobody wants your bobbled balls. 73 arm strength is not going to hurt you at second base because he's the second base, and he only has to throw it like a little bit, so you're fine. You know, he's not your shortstop. And again, the 93 speed is absolutely beefy. The other thing that I think a lot of players are going to like is Joe Morgan is only 5'7". That means when he is standing there at the plate, that strike zone is going to be hella tiny. You're going to be able to really lock into a small zone. It's not like Aaron Judge, right, where it's effing huge and you feel like you gotta scroll your stick up and down, all that stuff. You don't have to do that with Joe Morgan. Small strike zone. Again, I think that's kind of why I like Albies, because Albies is on the shorter side too. I definitely do recommend, if you're looking for second base help, this isn't a terrible option. Now, for me personally, when I'm thinking about these cards and who I'm going to take, right now, I'm not thinking about the collections right now because I feel like I'm already well prepared for that. I feel like I've already bought quite a few that I have ready to go, but I don't think I need an outfielder. And that sucks to say because Vlad is so fun, but there are so many outfielders to use that I don't think Vlad's gonna be my pick right off the bat. Nothing wrong if he is yours though. I mean, listen, he looks good. He looks like he's gonna hit absolute taters, and I probably will try him, but he's not my first pick. My first pick is Nolan Ryan. A lot of players like myself struggle with velo pitchers, and so he has the velo at 3 different price points. Essentially, you got your outlier fastball, you got the sinker with movement that's going to be still fast but much slower than that 102 fastball, and then you have a great circle change that's slow and a 12-6 curve. I think Nolan Ryan's gonna be nasty, especially when you combine pinpoint pitching and his 84 control. I think this card's gonna be really, really disgusting. Think about like if you play a bunch of people that really struggle against DeGrom, I feel like they're gonna struggle a lot more against this one. It's kind of like Edward Cabrera and DeGrom had like a love child and made an old man named Nolan Ryan, you know? Keep that in mind. But I also don't think Joe Morgan's a terrible idea if you want to go at second base. That's the beautiful thing with content from MLB The Show. They give you numerous options. So if you're looking for a second baseman, you've got one. If you're looking for a starter, you got one. You're looking for an outfielder for some reason, even though there's 842 of them, you got one. There's not really a wrong answer to pick with these bad boys here, and I think you'll do well with them. I 100% expect to buy Joe Morgan and give him a World too. And I even expect to give Vlad. Who knows? I might get Vlad, and it might be like when I used Pete Alonso, where I just hit absolute taters, and I'm like, yeah, he's not leaving my lineup. Let me know in the comments section who you think you want, who you're going with. I know it's a little bit early. You got a lot of time to grind, but let me know. I'm always interested to hear what you guys are going with. And of course, grind this bad boy. Grind this program. There's so much free content. And for you guys that are always asking me how to grind the program, don't sleep on this. There are ways to grind this XP. Your daily missions, of course, 100% you should be taking a look at this. Always be looking at your dailies, especially the exchanges. Exchanging eyewear, I have a ton of these that I've just collected and I don't give a crap about. I'll totally throw 2 of these up there and then get me my free experience. 100% look at this. This is super, super simple. And of course, dailies are also, you know, like when you're playing BR, draft a Red Sox pitcher, throw them out there, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're going to be grinding Conquest here. Throw Red Sox pitchers in here. Multiplayer starting pitcher complete game. Good luck with that one. And then, you know, just keep your eyes on these is basically what I'm trying to tell you. Also, you have the new Conquest map. It looks like a V, which V stands for vagina. So here you go. You have that. Definitely knock this out. That's a huge boost of XP. And you're going to get free packs. You're gonna get free packs and you're gonna get 25,000 experience, and it's not hard to do. You can 100% do it. I promise me, work on some parallel cards while you're grinding it. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And then collections, I don't usually do this with the collection from the last inning program. Mathewson, Murray, Broncos, you can see I sold them. I don't think I'm gonna do that. If you want to, if you have the stubs to burn and you don't care, go for gold, knock yourself out all day, every day. But you don't have to do that. You can do these right here. They're gonna add a showdown. They're gonna add some other stuff here. They're gonna add player programs. You can 100% complete this inning program in 27 days. Just keep playing, keep looking at your dailies, all that good stuff. You can 100% do it. But again, I think this inning program is pretty exciting. I think it looks good. Maybe the names don't jump off and make you go, oh shit. But I mean, we're looking at Hall of Famers in this one. So I don't know how they don't kind of excite you a little bit. Nolan Ryan looks like he plays. Joe Morgan looks like he plays. And Vlad looks like he plays. So I don't know how you can hate it. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.